Okay. All right, we'll look at the homework that's in section 2.1. Okay, these are just some of the selected homework problems, like in this one, number 1. If the cornerstone represents when a building was built and it reads MDCCC XXXIV, when was the building built? Okay, so here we have the Roman numeral MDCCCXXXIV. Okay, now according to the Roman numeral system, the Roman numeral M represents 1000. Okay, and this D represents 500. And then each C represents 100. But we got 3 of them, so 100, 200, 300. The X represents 10, but there are 3 of them, so that's 10, 20, and 30. And IV, that's 1 less than 5. The V represents the 5. The I in front of it means 1 less than 5. Okay, so 1 less than 5 would actually be 4. Now, if we add this up, 1000 plus 500, that's 1500, plus 300, that's 1800, plus 30 plus 4, we'll get 1834. So the building was built in the year 1834. And that's the Roman numeral for MDCCC XXXIV. Okay. All right, now let's look at number 2. We're going to write in Roman numerals. In this case, we have the number 333, and we're going to write this using Roman numerals. Okay, now the 3, this first 3, is in the hundreds place, so we're going to need 3 C's, because C, each C represents 100. And then this second 3 represents 30. 3 X's represents 30. Each X represents the number 10. And the last 3 is in the ones place, so we need 3 I's. So it'll be C, 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 X, 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 I, I, which is the Roman numeral for the number 333. Okay. Okay, now let's look at number 3. For each of the following base 10 numerals, give the place value of the underlying digit. And there are 2 problems here. Let's look at part A. That's 129,386. And the 9 is underlined. Okay, so in this case here, the 9, according to the place value system, we got the ones, tens, hundreds, and then thousands. So the 9 in this case is in the thousands place. And then part B, we got 7,386,000. And the second 0 is underlined. Okay, so here this is a whole number, so we got this the ones place. This must be the tens place. The second 0 is in the tens place. Okay. Okay, now let's look at problem number 4. Here we want to rewrite this as a base 10 numeral. Here we got 2 times 10 to the 4th plus 2 times 10 to the 3rd plus 8 times 10 to the 2nd. Now I'm going to write this on plain paper. 2 times 10 to the fourth, plus 2 times 10 to the third, plus 8 times 10 to the second. Now, if we were to write this as a base 10 number, 10 to the fourth is 10,000. So 10,000 times that 2 is going to be 20,000. 10 to the third, that's 1,000, which is 10 times 10 times 10. Times the 2 in front of it will be 2,000. Plus 8. And then, of course, 10 to the second, that's 100. 8 times 100 will be 800. So as a base 10 number, this will be 22,800. 22,800. Okay, and finally, problem number 5. You are asked to distribute $1,850 in prize money. The dollar amounts for the prizes are $625, $125, and $25. How should this money be distributed in order to give the fewest number of prizes? Okay, now in this case, this is going to be a division problem. So the first thing we'll do is take the 1850, divide that by 625. Okay, now if I try to divide 625 into 1850, I have to find the largest number or the largest factor for 625, which have to be 2. Because if I multiply 2 times 625, that's going to give me 1250. And if I use 3, that means 3 times 625 will be 1875, which is bigger than 1850. So I need to find out how many times 625 will go into 1850, and that's 2 times. And then 2 times 625 will give me the 1250. Subtract 1250 from the 1850, you're going to get 600. Okay, so we know from this there will be 2 $625 prizes. Now, we got $600 left, and then we're going to divide that by 125. Okay, so we need to find out how many times 125 goes into 600. That will be 4 times. So if I multiply 4 times 125, that's going to give me 500. 500 from 600 will leave me $100. So no, there will be 4 $125 prizes. Okay, now I'm going to take the remaining $100 and divide that by 25. Divide 25 into 100, that's going to go 4 times. And 4 times 25, that's 100, with a remainder of 0. So that means I will have 4 $25 prizes. So, to distribute the $1,850 with the fewest number of prizes, I will have to give 2 $625 prizes, 4 $125 prizes, and 4 $25 prizes. Okay? And this should assist you with the homework problems in section 2.1.